here we've got lesson 3b. What is this really on? This is on the segment addition postulate, and we're finding different lengths. I'm going to give you some that just have numbers and distances or lengths, and then on the back we've got some algebra. So it should be similar to the midpoint one that we've done. So here we go. First, number 1, find BS. That's this whole distance from B to S. So if that's 3 feet, that's 6 feet. We're just going to add those together because it's 9 feet. Number 2, we're looking for, given that US is 15, that's feet, find BS. So the whole distance, doing the same thing, just adding these together, 3 feet by 15 feet, 18 feet. Okay, now we have segment addition, but we have 3 different parts going on instead of 2. Number 3, find VK. V to K is the entire distance. So that's 3 plus 6 plus 3. So 3 feet plus 6 feet plus 3 feet equals 12 feet. Okay. Speaking of OK, we're going to find OK. So O to K, this distance right here, so that's 6 plus the 3 equals 9 feet. So 3 plus the 6 gives me 9 feet. Five. I'm gonna deal with VW. The only difference is there's decimal there. Given that VB is 12, oh, that's different. V to B is what I'm being told. So that whole thing is 12. I know this part and this part, so find du. So I'm looking for this segment right there. So if the whole thing's 12, and I know that part, and I know that part, I can subtract these 2 parts from 12 and know this piece. So 12 minus 4.5 minus 5 equals, let's see, 2.5. And those are all feet. Let me just double check that. 2.5 plus 4.5 gives me 7. Plus 5 gives me 12. Okay. So 2.5. du is 2.5 feet. dB is this part from here. D past U to B. So that's 2.5 plus 5. 2.5 feet plus 5 feet equals 7.5 feet. 1 through 6. So number 7. These 3 deal with Volks. VOLKS. VL is 23 feet. So from here to here is 23 feet. Wants me to find OL. So from here to here is 23. This part's 12. How do I find this piece? 12 plus something gives me 23. So 23 minus 12 gives me 11. So that's 11 feet. Now I know all the 4 parts. So let's see what I'm going to be asked for. OS. So OS is this part plus this part plus that part. So 11 plus 15 plus 6. That gives me 26, 32. So 32 feet. And I didn't write the OL, so I better do that. 11 feet. And now we go OK, which is only just part of what we did. So for O to K, O to L is 11. Another 15, and I'm there. So 11 plus 15, 11 feet plus 15 feet equals 26 feet. All right, number 10. Wagon. If you didn't notice it, Volks, Wagon. I know. We're going on a trip. WO is 80 feet. So W all the way to O is 80 feet. find WA. This one's kind of tricky because the previous ones we went the whole distance. Here it's just part of it. So I'm ignoring this for right now so I can figure out WA. So WA, which I don't know, X plus 36 plus 33 equals that whole length, 80. So if I rewrite it, something I don't know, plus 37 feet plus 33 feet equals 80. It's just a little algebra. Combine like terms, X plus 60, 70 equals 80. Minus that 70. And I get X equals 10 feet. That tells me WA is 10 feet. That's what I need to find, 10 feet. WG, now I can figure that out. WA plus AG is WG, so 10 plus 37, 10 plus 37 equals 47. Number 12, WN, that's the whole distance, so 10 plus 37 plus 36 plus 16. So 10 plus 37 plus 33 plus 16 equals, let's say I'm going to group these together, 60, 70, 80. Oh, I already knew that. 80 plus 16 is 96. So 96 feet is WN. Hopefully I didn't make too much of a mess for the bottom ones. That's 7. Don't know that. That's 25. Let's see what info I've got. I'm told that RI equals IP. So RI equals IP. So this one is the same as this one. So if that's 25, that must be 25. So find TI. That's T to I. So that's 7 plus 25. 7 feet plus 25 feet equals 32 feet. And finish it off with some TP, 7 plus 25 plus 25. Those are all in feet. That equals 57 feet. Don't forget you can bust out your calculator if you need to. So there's the front page. Double check your answers. You can always pause the video. All right, back page. This is where there's more algebra going on. Look at those questions. You got some X's and some Y's in there. So, see if I can zoom in a little bit. Fancy. Number 13. We have BS equals 10 feet, solve for X. So if BS is 10, that's this whole thing is 10, then solve for X. So how would you do that? The whole thing's 10, and then look at the numbers on below. 2X plus 6 should equal the whole thing, which is 10. So there we have our algebra equation. 2X plus 6 equals 10, and I'm solving for X. So to get the X by itself, I'm subtracting 6 from both sides. I got 2X equals 4. Divide by 2 on both sides to get the X by itself. I've got X equals 2. So again, this segment plus that segment equals the whole thing. So 2X plus 6X equals the whole thing, which is 10. Get the X by itself. So opposite of plus 6 is subtract 6. Do that on both sides. So I get 2X equals 4. To get the 2 by itself, I got to do the opposite operation. So multiplying by 2 there. So divide by 2 on both sides. X equals 2. All right. Number 14, same idea. BS equals 15 feet. 15 feet. Solve for Y. So this part plus that part equals 15. Same idea that we did before. 6 plus 3y equals 15. To get the y by itself, I'm going to subtract this 6 first from both sides. 3y comes down, equals comes down, 15 minus 6 is 9. So to get this y by itself, I need to get rid of that 3. So I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides, and I get y equals 3. Check that out. Scrolling. All right, number 15. CR equals 24. That's the whole distance. So this part plus this part equals 24. How is this one different? This has x's in both of them, whereas up here they were different. So here I have 2x plus 4x equals 24. So what's 2x plus 4x? 6x equals 24. So even though this might have looked more difficult before, I got one more step and I'm done. Get x by itself by dividing by 6. Get x equals 4. Number 16 over here. Given CR is 48. So this whole thing is 48. Find CA. So why is this little asterisk there? It's the trick question. So let's see what we do while we get there. So first off, CR is 48. And I need to find the whole, oh, not the whole distance, sorry, just CA. So how do I do that? First I need to figure out what y is. Here we solve for y. Here I need to know y so I can find CA. So what I do know is this segment plus that segment equals the whole segment. So 6y plus 10y equals the whole thing, which is 48. So 6y plus 10y is 16y. Equals comes down, 48 comes down. Divide by 16 on both sides. And I get y equals 4. Wait, not 4. Y equals 3. That's definitely what I said the first time. That never happened. So I got y equals 4, but I'm not done. Here I would have been done, there would have been done, here I would have been done. But this is asking for CA. That's why I put the little asterisk there. It's kind of like a warning sign. Won't do that on a quiz or later on, but for this, just want you to pay attention. And maybe it shows up somewhere else. Yep, down there somewhere. So y equals 3. I'm looking for CA. CA is 6y. So I'm going to take this y and plug it in. So 6 times 3 equals 18. And that is my answer. CA equals 18. All right, number 17. I left a little more space over here. Find VK. Nope, not find VK. VK is the whole thing. It's the whole thing. Oh, that was terrible. It's 24 feet. Solve for x. So what do I know with segment addition? Segment addition says I can add two pieces together to equal the full length, but I also know that I can add 3 parts to equal the whole length. So this 3x plus 6x plus 3x equals the whole thing, which is 24. 3 plus 6 plus 3 gives me 12. X equals, bring that down, 24, bring that down. 12x equals 24. Divide by 12. And I get x equals 2. Yeah. Number 18, similar type of question. VB is 33, so the whole thing is 33 feet. This part plus this part plus this part equals the whole thing, 33 feet. I'm adding those parts together. So 4x plus 3x is 7x. plus 12 equals 33. To get the x by itself, I'm going to subtract by 12. I get 7x equals 21. Divide by 7 on both sides to finish this off. X equals 3. Just 2 more and we're done. So if you notice, we're basically setting up an algebra equation of what we can see geometrically and then using algebra to solve so we can figure out what that part is. Number 19, VB is 70. There's no B. So that's definitely a typo. Let's go with VS. So the whole thing's 70. Hope this works. So let me add all these parts together. Oh yeah, so it's VB is 70 right there. So 5x plus 4x plus 20 plus x equals 70. So 5x plus 4x plus x gives me 10x plus 20 equals 70. So I'm solving for x, subtract 20 from both sides, and I get 10x equals 50. Get x by itself by dividing by 10 on both sides. And I get x equals 5. Am I done? For number 19 I am. X equals 5. But for number 20, if VB is 70, so the whole thing's 70, find VO. So VO is right there. It says it's 5x, so how to figure that out? Now that I know x, I can plug it in. So 5 times x, and if x is 5, that's 5 times, plug that in, 5, gives you 25. So VO is 25. VO equals 25. All right. So there you've got it. Some second edition postulate on the front page. It's just solving for sides, trying to be tricky about it, switch things up, be careful, read the question. On the back, that's where the algebra comes in. So be patient, solely solve for x. And then be careful for ones like number 16 and number 20, where you have to plug that x or y back in to figure out the length. That's where people get tricked. So be careful, answer what I'm asking for. That's it. On to the next one.